Um, what's up, guys? I'm gonna be talking today. I'm going to be talking about a few small topics. I'm just gonna scratch the surface, not go too much in detail. Um, First thing I want to tell you guys about is this one movie. It's called Food Inc. And I really think you guys should really check this out. And I'm not trying to promote like vegetarianism or any religion that has to do with vegetarianism, like for example Hinduism or Buddhism. I'm not trying to promote that. I'm just trying to put my points out there, and some points that are actually very like they make sense, and I don't know why people don't think about it. And if they do think about it, why don't they take action on it? So you can see this movie is like pretty cheap. You can find it at Walmart for $2.99. This movie is basically about mm, how people treat animals cruelly. I saw it in school once as a project. And the movie's basically about how farmers and all these big industries like Tyson, meat packaging, and all these companies, how they treat the animals. Like they treat them with. I don't think anybody would want to be treated like this. No, not even animals. It's not like they don't have brains and they can't feel. Just like we can't understand them. Um, One thing that I want to also point out to the government is now you guys may be thinking from my first video I'm here to promote the government, but I'm not. I'm here to promote the truth. Now, something that the government needs to improve on is stop being stupid. Because, for example, and this is not true at all, if I was to own a dog and I got pissed off and I kicked it, and somebody saw it and they filed a report, and the government came, gave me a bill, took my dog away, and said I can't be doing animal cruelty, I would be pretty pissed off. But they don't do anything to these companies. This movie was made to show the world and the governments of the world how wrong these industries are. But they don't take any actions against this, and they don't really care. They might have taken some actions after watching the movie, but the company's been right back at it, you know? And I know this YouTube video won't shove anything, but maybe it could lead to something, you know? Like somebody could take this video, feel something off of it, like be inspired, and they could make big moves. And that would be all from their mind, because the only thing I'm doing is I'm inspiring stuff. So that's the topic I wanted to point out. Another topic I wanted to point out is the Pledge of Allegiance and the Pledge of anything. Like almost every country has a Pledge of Allegiance. America has one, India has one. I'm not sure about any other nations, but I know that almost every nation would have one, as far as I know. When I think about the Pledge of Allegiance, what I hear is, "All right, America, I pledge allegiance to you and your flag and your government." Well, I don't really like that, you know? People are gonna be like, "Oh my God, a terrorist on YouTube." But think about it. If America was to go in Iran, for example, Iran or Iraq, right? Go in and I say just kill people because they were pissed off at the Iraq people, the Iranians, yeah, that's what they call them. Now, since you pledged allegiance, it's nothing like they can't hold you against. They can't hold it against you like, oh, you pledged allegiance and you have to do this. But you're pledging allegiance to a nation that may make mistakes, and I say don't pledge allegiance. Honestly, I don't pledge allegiance to my school, and the teacher doesn't say anything. The only thing I do is I just stand up and just look at the ground. I know it's kind of weird, like, well, why not just put your hand on your chest? Because when I put my hand on my chest, that means from my heart I believe in this nation, everything it does. But no, I'm only standing up for the people that have died to bring the rights that we have. The right that I'm using right now, the right of speech, the right of free press, the right of freedom. So that's the only reason I stand. I wouldn't stand if people hadn't died for this nation. Another topic I would like to scratch into is like it's sort of a funny topic, but it's smart about how like when you're a kid, you always want to grow up and you always want to be 18, have your own car, job, money, eat all the candy you want, nobody could boss you around. And once you're 18, then you want to be a kid again. Like you don't want any responsibility. You want to go be a kid, play, have friends, not worry about anything. Now, I was thinking about this. Actually, I was thinking about all these topics that are going to be in this video at work once, one day. Actually, 2 days ago to be exact. And I thought about how humans always want what they don't have. And this is evident in all kinds of people, parents, children, everything. Your parents always push you and they're like, why can't you be more like that kid or that kid? And they're never happy with what they have. What they have is you. And then teenagers, the same thing with teenagers. They're like, I wish I had his mom and dad. I wish I had that. Wish I had this iPhone. Wish I had this whatever. But no human is ever gonna be happy with what they have, unless they're monks, which would mean you're perfect and you're a purified soul. Another topic I want to get into is it's a very controversial topic, I could say. It's about like don't look at the way something is being done or how the person does it, you know? Look at the reason behind it and look at the intentions behind it. Like here's a question. I know it's a little you guys I don't know, some people might find this very offending and unethical or whatever, but I'm just trying to make you guys think. I'm just trying to trigger your brain into thinking of in certain ways. So imagine this scenario. You are the president of the United States, all right? And some big terrorist, like the person from Saw, Jigsaw. If Jigsaw were to call you up, if you guys don't know who that is, that's actually Jigsaw. Here, hold on, let me just show you that real quick. Jigsaw, not Jigsaw Puzzles. It's a guy from a movie. Here, this guy. You guys should watch the movies. They're pretty gruesome. This is Jigsaw. He's actually a good person if you understand the movies correctly. So if Jigsaw were to call you up and he were to go like, "All right, I have at my disposal 3 nuclear bombs which I am ready to throw at all angles of America," right? And he's not messing with you. He's really talking to you. And then he went and said, "But if you would like to save yourself and all of America, you will have to blow up a school, a high school, not even a high school, maybe like, you know what? Yeah, just a high school or whatever. Which one would you choose? Think about it. You had no way out, no way to make a agreement, no up or no higher lower ground, no midway, no anything. Just either choose option A or B. I don't know about you guys, but I'd choose B. Because if you have to sacrifice a few hundred people to save a million, that's what you would do, right? This is exactly what some people are trying to do out there, but the government doesn't like it. Most of the governments don't like it. So that's something you guys should think about. Sometimes to get to better days, you need to make sacrifices. Um, Another topic I would like to talk about is people in general, how they're like they can't be what they are in public, but when they're in private, oh, they get so crazy. Like if you're with your friends chilling at your friend's house, right? You'll be talking about this freaky deaky stuff, like the craziest time you were in bed, like you lick someone's ass or something. I don't know. But then in public, you try to act all sophisticated, Like you're some president or some big businessman, you know? Like, oh, I am this cool man that has never done anything wrong. I am a human. I am sophisticated. I have three businesses and I have never touched anything that is disgusting. Oh, my cookie dropped? I will not touch it. It has touched the grass. The very grass that my wheat, my bread, all my food comes from. So I will not eat it. But licking ass? Oh, that's okay. That's where all the bacteria and the shit that's not supposed to be in our body comes from. Let's just put that back in my body. I don't get that. Why do you gotta be like that? Like, if you do it, then you do it. Stop trying to front and be what you're not. So that's the topic that I hate about humans. They always try to be what they're not. Try to show people, oh, I'm this, but they're really freaking crazy, weird, retarded people inside. Like they out in the public eye, they're like, oh, he's such a good person. But in private, he could be a principal or a pope of a church, and he'd be raping little kids. Why do you do that? Just stop. I don't I don't like that. Another thing that's like it's like how do I say it? I'm not gonna get into that topic right now because I'm gonna save it for another video. Yeah, I'll save this topic that I was gonna talk about for another video, and I'll actually make a series on it. It was actually about religion, Christians and Hindus and Buddhism, Islam, Judaism. I'll just save that all for later. I'll actually make a series called Religion Basher, and then I'll put the title of religion I'm going to be bashing. Now, I'm going to tell you in this video if you do not like people talking about your religion and discussing it. And yes, I will be talking about some downsides, some dark sides to it. Don't watch it. I don't want to hurt no one's feelings. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. So if you see a video called Religion Basher, Christianity, and if you're a Christian that doesn't like it when people talk about your religion in a certain way, or if it's a Hindu video and you don't like it, don't watch it, you know? And I don't know if this recording is working right because I have a new mic and I haven't tested it. So if you guys are like not getting the right type of volume or sound, I'm sorry. I truly apologize. But I'm new. What can I say? That's my excuse for today. I'm new. And yeah, I'm not like a straightforward serious guy. I try to follow what I say, but it's actually harder. It's easy to say stuff on YouTube or to people, but it's actually so hard to do it in real life, and I've noticed that. We have been 12 minutes into this video, so I think I will finish this video at 20. Another thing is that I want to talk about. Humans believed like so many crazy things back in the day. Like we used to call it crazy, but now we're starting to realize they weren't that stupid. Stuff like rubbing mangoes on your face would make your skin beautiful. Around 1980, we were like, why did we believe that? We're so stupid. Not even 1980, like 1800s. I don't know when, but we started calling that stupid at some point. But now scientists are figuring out why we said that. Because these vegetables and fruits and these plants basically all have some chemicals in them that help us that we didn't have information to prove back then. Now, the thing I would like to say is some people that don't believe in religion, they go like, oh, I don't believe in religion because you can't prove it. Well, the people in 1800 said the same thing. I don't put mangoes on my face because you can't prove it. Well, now they do. See, there's people out there like, I was watching this one paid program. He was like, there was this doctor with a face cream that he made from mangoes. Like, nothing else, just mangoes. Mangoes and other fruits and stuff. It was, I don't know the word, but I call it Ayurvedic. Search it up. Hold on, I'll search it up for you right now. Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic. There we go. Spelled it wrong, but Ayurvedic. That's what my parents and everybody calls them because it's a Hindu word. See, traditional medicine. It's what you would call crazy shit, you know. But people are making money off this now. The same thing could be with religion and God. Right now, we're saying we don't believe it because you can't prove it. But what if 50 years, 500 years, 5,000 years from now, they could prove it? Like they make a device where you could travel to heaven, talk to God. What if they do it? But you know something? There's already a device like that out there. It's called astral projection. It's called meditation. It's called your third eye. Just gonna, you know, point that out. I also want you guys to check out some people's channels that talk about it. Like this man here, Dero7 on YouTube. This guy right here. I don't know if he's fronting or not, but he has a lot of information in his mind, and it's actually a lot of it is true. But sometimes I don't know why, but I get the feeling that he's doing this for money, to get money from you. Because, like, the wands and stuff, no, that's not, no, there's no wands. There's no money involved in reaching God. Okay? So don't pay anybody to get a wand or whatever. He tells you, oh, this is a new discovery I found while going to, I don't know, whichever nations he goes to do all this stuff. Most of his stuff is good. His astral projection videos, his meditation and everything, it's most of it is really nice. But don't pay anybody money when it comes to when it's relation to God or heaven or spiritual stuff. Is not involve money. Trust me. Even if a guru from Tibet or India asks you, can you pay me $300 and I'll show you enlightenment. I'll teach you how to do astral projection. No. A real guru is supposed to teach you and show you the path for free. Because when he does that, he's adding on to his good karma. You know, this man right here, he points out a few. He points out a few bad points. And excuse me, I just burped there. He points out the few bad points that Dero7 is doing. You know, you guys should check it out too. I'm not trying to just promote Dero. I'm a truthful man. You know, I'm gonna point out the good sides of everything and the bad sides of everything. So, there, that's what I'm basically gonna say. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. Two more things for whoever's listening right now, which is not gonna be that many people, but if you guys like my channel and you guys want me to talk about certain things, please do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. I'm sorry. Do not hesitate to send me a message like, "Hey, Jester, I want you to talk about Jesus Christ and how he was missing for 18 years of his life, and how people believe he went to India to practice with the gurus." You could email me that. I know almost everything. Not to brag or say I'm the smartest in the world, but I know almost everything when it comes to spiritual stuff. I have like spent 6 years from 6th grade to right now, which is 11th grade. It's almost 6 years, bro. So it's like 5 right now, but still, just send me a question. If you have a video, if you have questions on, like, "Hey Jester, what do you think about this video? What points are right? What points are wrong to you?" I just want your opinion so I can like think on myself. I'll say what I believe, and I'll say what I don't believe, and then you could think with your own mind. See, this kind of stuff you can't take anybody's word for it because no one has the same way of thinking. I could be telling you all this, and you could be going like, "Nah, he's all fake." I give you that. You have your opinion, and I have mine. But I'm just trying to give you these points to make you brainstorm and think. We're never gonna have the same thoughts all the time. There will be a time when you disagree with me, and I'm just gonna have times when I disagree with you. But what do we humans? Humans are better than animals. We don't fight over it. We don't kill each other over it. We respect it. You know. We have to respect each other and each other's thoughts. So, if you guys have questions, talk to me, message me, give me suggestions to do videos on. And one more thing, I've been starting my videos off very cheaply. You know, just like press record on the home screen. I mean, the desktop page. If you guys could make me, I don't know, a good intro for my philosophy videos, like, I don't know, I would prefer something like that has almost every god or every religious symbol, something cool. If you guys could, which probably I won't get any videos too, because this is a very new video, very new channel, but I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys, and you guys take care. And remember, anybody tells you you're stupid, you're not. Everybody has a different way of thinking. Albert Einstein once said you can't have a standardized test, as the government and schools like to call it, and you can't have a standardized test for lions, elephants, and monkeys, and the standardized test would be, I don't know, climbing a tree. because a monkey would pass that and an elephant and a lion wouldn't. You know why? Because a lion knows how to hunt. It can hunt. It can out hunt almost any animal out there. You know why? Because that's what it's good at. The monkey can climb because that's what it's good at. The elephant, it can. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure it can do almost anything. It's well rounded and all, but it doesn't have a special talent. If you guys know about any special talents, like what? Oh, let me just search that real quick. You guys can see. What talent does the elephant have? See, I'm learning with you guys. I'm learning with you. Look, this has a whole channel dedicated to elephants. Oh, right here. This brings up memories of videos and stuff. Elephants are really tameable and they are pretty strong. They can kill anything that they step on almost. And they're very hard to hunt. That's another thing. So, just think about what I taught you. If you guys have any questions, talk to me. And if anybody's out there that's good at like Photoshop, video editing, if you can make me a nice intro. Thanks. Take care.